as a young girl. I was obsessed with these little point shoes that my grandma kept in my mother's room, and I would always stand up on my toes. So it was in me since I can remember. I understand that phrase that somebody pinch me, please. I got asked to join the New York City Ballet when I was 17, something that I'd always dreamed of doing. In order to be a professional ballet dancer, you just have to love it more than anything else. You dance over 12 hours a day sometimes. It becomes your whole life. For so many years, if somebody asked me, how do you define yourself? I'd say I'm a ballerina. My favorite thing that I've learned since COVID is when you take away what you do, who are you? You start to examine your life. You think, well, who am I really if I'm not dancing? And different things come up to the surface. The time was right, and I felt extremely at peace about my decision to go. I don't feel like I'm running away from anything. I'm running toward things that I want from my own life.
And Lauren joins us now from her home in New Jersey. Thank you so much for joining us. I got to tell you, as watching your video diary, we just spoke with Kenan Thompson from SNL earlier, and he spoke of how people are constantly asking him, when are you going to move on from SNL? And he's not ready. In your case, people were pressuring you to stay. They wanted you to stay in a space that you no longer wanted to occupy. How was it breaking the news of this crossroads moment for yourself?
First of all, really lovely to meet you. I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
I love your show. Yes, that crossroads, that moment was one of the hardest and the easiest decisions of my life. Hardest because of the people, I think. I love my coworkers so much. I've been calling myself a New York City Ballet ballerina for 12 years. And I guess there's just a huge part of me that will miss that.
Yeah.
But I'm learning a lot about myself, and I'm so excited about the future. After getting quiet for a moment and thinking about why I do what I do, I realized that there's so much more about
Right.
my life and about who I believe that I am that I want to explore.
Yeah, I love
And
that. You know, you're only 29 and you had
yeah,
reached this moment. I think it was that been there, done that moment. And that doesn't mean you're not grateful for the moment. You are now going to have your final performance in the fall. You're going to choreograph full time. Was there a moment, though, Lauren, that you looked at on the stage and you thought, this is it? I can bow out, as they say, gracefully, even though I'm just 29.
I it's so funny because my last show in the winter season, before COVID was announced as being a big deal, I had this strange feeling inside. And I told my dance partner, I said, I get a feeling that this is my last time. I want to dance this show like it's my last show,
Wow.
like New York City Ballet. And I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I was thinking or feeling that. I know that I had always dreamed of doing Odette O'Deal in Swan Lake, and I got the chance to do that season. But I think there is something in me now that knows I owe it to myself to try other things. I want to move in different ways. I don't want to be afraid of losing all of the glory and the beauty and everything that's happened up
Yeah.
until now. I don't want that to be the reason that I stay.
Yeah.
And I don't want fear of going out into the world and trying something new to be the thing that's causing me to to just stick with what I've always known.
You don't want fear to
And
cause you to freeze in place. And that's why you made this decision with an enormous amount of pressure to stay. And you leaped into this new world where I'm so excited. You are so inspiring. And we
thank
cannot
you.
wait to see you soar in this new direction. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us.
you, Tamron.
Oh, congratulations on everything.